Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
She is to meet you. She is in tears over you. That's the sweetest thing. Oh.
Guys, guess who's back? Daddy's back.
Good to be back.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel, you know, 99.9% full speed. I had gone to Los Angeles over the weekend, and I hosted a... We worked here, and then I flew there, and I did the radio show, and then hosted a concert called Jingle Ball.
Jingle Ball. You guys know Jingle Ball.
Right?
Yes, yes.
Which is late, and we talked backstage and did interviews, and by the end of it, I had no voice left, which makes me so frustrated.
Because that's like 90% of your job.
That's, well, people, yeah. People don't really care about anything other than, well, they don't even want to hear me talk anymore. I just have to be there to facilitate conversations. But what I realized is that when you live in New York City, and you've got a sister like Kelly Ripa, she takes care of you. And it was the sweetest thing in the world. Yesterday, I'm trying to get my voice back, and I'm resting, and soup comes to the door. I thought it was Amazon. I thought it was the Amazon guy again, because he comes 6 or 7 times throughout the course.
All day long, constantly.
All day.
Paper towels. I'm like, oh, hi again.
Amazon.
You were just here.
Almonds. Amazon.
Yeah.
But yesterday, I had, and this is, in Los Angeles, people don't send anything, let alone soup. So, I mean, they say thank...
Benefit of living in New York City.
They say, thank God you're not here. I'll take your job.
Yeah.
But she sent me all of this wonderful soup, matzo ball soup yesterday.
Matzo ball soup, it will heal you.
Which was so... It totally...
Look at how healed you are.
It's amazing.
Look at how it works. Do you see how it works? Matzo ball soup. It is a miracle. It's a miracle cure.
It's the greatest, greatest cure.
I'm so glad.
But one thing I noticed from the place you sent it, and then I started thinking, well, gosh, I can't wait to get out and go try this.
Oh, yeah.
So on the top, where's this from?
Second Avenue Deli. Because a lot of people in New York City know that if you are coming down with something, you get matzo ball soup from Second Avenue Deli, and it saves your life. It saves you. Now, there's some people backstage that are kicking up their heels about you should have pho instead of matzo ball
Joni wanted me to have pho.
Yeah,
Joni
you
loves
need
pho.
Pho instead of the matzo ball soup. I have a very good track record with the matzo ball soup and healing my children, my family, myself. So I'm sticking with the matzo ball soup. As much as I love pho too. I love pho. But when you have what you had, calls for the matzo ball.
And it worked. But I want to thank you and repay the favor by taking you out for dinner one night. And yes, that's right. Ryan Seacrest is going to take Kelly Ripa out for dinner.
Say it with me now. Rich.
but they were advertising for a dish, and I want to take you out for the best chopped liver in town.
Yeah,
I didn't realize they have the best chopped liver in town.
They don't like to brag about it. I'm just saying. Here it is. Yeah.
All I'm thinking is, oh my gosh, I can't wait to take her out to say thanks. I love
chopped liver.
Love chopped liver.
I love when people are like, you don't know chopped liver. I'm like, oh, I do know chopped liver because I live in New York City.
And onions.
Oh, and onions.
And you know, when it's Christmas.
This lady is so... You don't like any of the food we're discussing today. Lady, don't yuck my yum, okay?
But thank you. That was very
glad you're better. I'm glad you're better, by the way.
How are you? You look
I'm great.
smashing. I love this.
Thanks. Back from the dry cleaning.
Smashing. I love it.
You can always tell when I do a big dry cleaning run. It's like, oh, it's a parade of dresses. Back from the dry cleaning.
It comes back on a Tuesday. All the dry cleaning comes back on a Tuesday.
You know what? Right? You're right, it does.
Monday, we're looking for things.
It really does. I'm fascinated, and I sent this to you yesterday.
Yes.
And I sent it to you because I want to know if you think you can do it. Now, I tried it. My son, who is really athletic, and he does gymnastics, and he does Muay Thai and jiu-jitsu and wrestling, and he's like, he can bend himself like a pretzel and defy gravity and all that. Have you seen this, the invisible box challenge that's sweeping the internet? Okay.
Seen this?
So check this out. Watch this. Did you see that? Watch the cheerleader. She's going to do it again because nobody was watching when we showed it.
So here we go.
Here we go.
So there's a box there, and she...
See that? Right, right. And then she's happy.
So there's no box there.
There's
it's
no
a
box
mime.
there.
Right.
It's... No, I know
there's
there's no box there because I watch other people doing it too on the internet. I've been like, I tried it several times last night.
What's the trick?
I don't know. I can't do it.
You can't get on the box.
I can't get on the box. I can't get up and over the box. And everybody, and my favorite part was today, Galman came in like an expert. He's like, I can do it.
Of course.
And
but that's what you meant. Your body language said it.
he came in with a certain amount of know-it-alledness, and he attempted to. Can we see you try to walk over the box? Will you try it
I
for
was
us?
just showing you my.
No, but let's see
Pat the box.
You said that you've been trying.
I said I've been trying. I can't do it.
Where's the box?
I'm about to pat it.
He's going to pat the box.
There is a box here.
There's a
Yes,
box.
okay.
We just can't see it.
There's the height of the box?
There it goes.
Oh, here,
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah,
Oh,
make it lower.
yeah.
Make it- spare yourself. Make it lower.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Well,
You guys, you know what? You're enablers.
Right,
a bunch of enablers.
I'm not so sure that was as good as what we just
No,
saw
it
on
was
video.
definitely not, no.
This is more what I. By the way, you and I can't. My size, I can't get over a regular
I know.
box.
I was like,
A shoebox, I can't
like
get
a
over.
tiny
Right.
little
I mean, I need a box that
we
this
need a
comes
little
in.
tiny square box.
But is the secret not being able to balance on one and have core strength to get over without making it look like a jump?
I guess it's core. I guess it's about getting that other. Again, if we see the cheerleader do it one more time, it really looks like she's
So
standing
she
on a
pats
box.
the box. Yes, so she,
I mean,
there's that lingering
and she's
moment.
really happy about it, which tells you it's got to be hard, because I was watching people online attempt it, and
Will you try it?
yeah, no, I've been trying.
No, do you want to try it?
No,
Here,
I
let's-
can't try it right now because I'm in a skirt.
Oh, you can't. You can't.
How convenient.
Time out.
Time out.
Interesting.
I'm in a pencil skirt, and I don't want to show you my parts.
So to be clear, she brought this article and then put the pencil skirt on so she wouldn't have to do the box one. Aha! Eureka!
Dumb like a fox.
Eureka!
But did you try it last night? Because I remember I was like, health permitting, you should practice this.
Funny enough, maybe I clicked the wrong thing, but I clicked on a video of like someone doing splits and things like that.
Oh, you definitely clicked on the
I
wrong
thought, my
thing.
God, we have to do splits?
No.
So
That's the video I sent you.
Oh, then I clicked on
think
the wrong.
I
You
sent-
sent two videos. One was of
I
splits
sent
and
the
one was.
article, and sometimes
And then it
multiple
pasted
videos.
all kinds of
I'm
things.
sorry.
So I thought, oh gosh, if my groin, we're gonna. So I haven't tried. I've not tried it, but where
All
do I
right,
try
but
it?
I know you. You can do it. You can do it.
So just so I'm clear, which foot do I again? Which foot?
Whatever foot I would use your less dominant foot to
Step on. Okay.
to step and then bring your more dominant foot up and over.
Okay. I have.
Put your box lower.
I have dominant confusion.
Put your
I'm not
box
sure.
lower. Put your box lower.
lower your
lower your box.
There?
Tap, tap,
okay.
tap.
Yeah. Yeah, pat it.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
the key.
nice box. Good box.
That's it. Yep. Good, Ryan.
Okay.
Talking
Good,
mind.
Ryan.
All right.
Alley-oop.
I can't. I'm much better at the ice bucket challenge. That I can do. The ice bucket challenge. Okay.
I mean,
It doesn't move.
Waterproof.
I could do the backstroke in a pool and it doesn't move.
I just want to. I want us to figure that out, because I know there's got to be some sort of like
There's a
science
trick,
behind
right?
it.
All right. Well,
There's
if anybody knows, the inbox, send us the
Yeah.
trick
Send
to
us your
that.
photos.
Because I'm not quite sure.
Also, if there's any gymnasts here in the audience, any gymnasts, sometimes there are, any teens, troubled teens in the audience? Troubled teens seem to be able to do. Oh, there's a lady back there. She's like, I have a troubled teen right here. I asked Lola if she could
would do it.
But I walked into her room and she's studying for a midterm exam, so I was promptly thrown out of her room.
Well, don't distract her from that.
Yeah, don't distract me. Right.
So a couple things. I want to say congratulations to Ed Sheeran, who I saw Friday night. Ed,
Oh, wow.
he tops the most stream list.
Yes, well, he's very good.
So we, I mean, we give corny gifts at the Jingle Ball, and we gave Ed Sheeran a gingerbread cookie for Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
Right? That was not my idea.
Because he's a gingy, right?
Right.
Yes, I get it. I get it. So
like
cute.
the most, it's so kind and sweet and talented, and he did his set at the beginning of the night. 7:30 he started. Taylor Swift goes on at like 11 o'clock. Yes. Big fans. Endgame, my favorite on the new Reputation album. And so he he waits the whole night and surprises the crowd and comes out and does one song with her.
Oh, wow.
Just to make for an amazing moment. But hung there for 3 or 4 hours just
Incredible.
to do one song. So love that guy.
Your Instagram feed from that night was giving me life. It was so exciting.
It was giving you life?
It was. It was so exciting. I'm like, Ryan knows all the celebrities. Like, every single music superstar, Ryan's chilling with backstage. I was so envy.
Well, they were there for the show, but it's funny because it's at the Forum in Los Angeles, and when you walk backstage, there's seats still behind the stage. They sell those seats behind the stage, and you watch from a monitor. And every time a star goes backstage, you hear screams from the people from the back before they go to the front. So it was 8 o'clock. I walked up on the back of the stage to introduce the next artist, and I hear these screams. And I said to Belinda, who was with me, I said, it's kind of nice they're screaming. So I turn around, and I do, hey!
Yeah.
And then I turn back around, they're still screaming. And I realized that 10 yards from me is Demi Lovato. And all the cameras, not on me, right on Demi Lovato. But hard to tell at night in the
It is
Forum.
hard to tell.
Where you're aiming that camera at
Yeah,
night.
it happens. It happens all the time.
So everybody showed up and played for like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's so exciting. That's great. Who was your favorite of the night? Do you have a favorite, or is it like choosing your favorite?
I tend to melt when Sam Smith sings.
Yeah.
He just like, you know, all of them are great, but I tend to melt when Sam Smith sings. And it's the one ticket that all of my friends who have kids ask for. It's like the hot ticket for kids. And so the kids had a chance to see Demi and Logic and all of them together.
Oh, great. That's exciting.
So if you need tickets next year, let me know.
Listen, you know,
you can actually be there.
Yeah.
You can cover the Instagram story with me.
Oh, yeah.
you
I'll
could
be
do
your
it.
I'll be
You could do
your
it with
social
me.
media director.
We could do it together.
I could just stand there and
Director.
shoot it. I've been working on my Instagram stories. We've been storying backstage every day. I don't know if you've noticed.
Well, but of course.
Yeah.
I know about you through, well, we talk every day, but also through Insta. We get a chance to catch up every day.
Have you had the full Kelly Burkhardt treatment yet?
I saw you and Kelly in a cab over the weekend.
Okay, no.
Right? Was that?
Yes. We date on the weekends.
Right, they were
Kelly
out.
Burkhardt is our talent booker here. She's the reason, like all the big stars come on our show, she's the one that gets them here. Okay, now, Kelly Burkhardt also fancies herself an amateur makeup artist. Oh. And every day I come backstage and she lets me know what I've done wrong. So,
really?
Yes. And so she's taken to giving me makeovers after the show goes off the air, which is pointless, by the way. We can all agree, like,
What's
I'm
the
going
point?
to the gym. Why
America
are you
has
putting
seen
makeup
you.
on me? So she, but it's her technique. She's tiny. I mean, she's tiny. She's like she's half the size of me. She's like smaller than my smallest child was when he was 4 years old. Like, she's tiny, tiny. And like, I give her Joaquin's hand-me-downs from 3rd grade. Like, that's how tiny she is.
This is why she's giving you a hard time about your makeup. You're giving her your son's clothes.
When she by the way, she gave Gelman a makeover too.
Yes,
The technique is she puts the makeup on her fingers and she grinds it into your face until you are bruised, and I think that people think that you look good because there's like you're flushed, but it's bruising. It's the blood rising to the surface.
It's coming right.
Yeah.
It's pain.
And then she keeps going, doesn't this look great? Very dewy.
She's like, you're dewy.
Like,
and then she yells at you. She goes, this is how you're supposed to look. Just like this. You're dewy. You're dewy. Do this. And she makes you do this because she thinks that somehow you can see it.
Now, why do you choose to date this woman? Why is she your choice? Because it sounds like she's sabotaging you when you guys go out.
We date because my husband's out of town and she's a gal out on the town, and so we go out together. We have each other.
Yeah, I saw the photo of you guys in the taxi. And it sounds like she's sabotaging you. I mean, I want to be honest with you. I think I see right through that, Kelly.
I think that what we should do is we should let her give Ryan a makeover so he can experience that.
I would like to have a little rouge effect. I'd like a little rouge look.
You haven't lived until you've been rouged by Kelly.
I can't wait for her to bruise my face.
I'm surprised I don't have a hole in my face because she's so little. But she's so freakishly strong, and especially those fingers of hers.
Right.
My gosh.
Well, the good news is she's not hearing this right now because she's outside having a...
Yes, she is. She still smokes. By the way, she still smokes. She still smokes. She does. Which my kids are like, are you smoking? She's like, no, don't even look at me. She thinks that if she says, don't even look at me, that she vanishes.
Oh, we love her.
We got a big show today. James Franco is here.
Also, on the show, Lily James with us today.
Yeah. And we continue Holiday Hits Week with a performance from Brett Young.
Yeah. Right now, it's time for morning wake-up travel trivia. Here we go. Jagasar?
Yeah.
Jagasar from Morristown, New Jersey. Well, good morning. Nice to see you.
Which Morristown? South Morristown or the middle Morristown?
I think there's only one, but I guess...
No, I swear there's two. Because I'm from, like, South Jersey, and there's a Morristown down there.
Oh, okay, no,
the
north.
Morristown Mall with the ducks that walked in the mall.
No,
Okay.
North Jersey.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Is it me or him?
It's one of us. Okay. We just looked up, and half of our team is going...
Yeah.
Am I balding suddenly? I don't know what's happening.
They're so helpful, but the real way to negate that is to stop throwing confetti at us.
And Gelman, how about some holiday confetti? What's the autumn confetti? What's wrong?
Thank you, Ryan.
Did you get a deal?
Yeah, special deals.
We're going to have this for the rest of the year.
I'm telling you, I had this very same discussion yesterday. I said, why still the autumnal confetti when the holidays are upon us? Look, Christmas tree, right there.
Oh, look at that.
Christmas trees.
Ooh. Admit it. Give in. It's the holidays, Michael.
Holiday time.
All right, let's see. We're going to call Milani from Windermere, Florida. Let's see if she is there watching, waiting for us to call, which is the idea, which is how this is supposed to work. That we would call, and right now she would answer knowing it's us.
I like that you fill that time with conversation. I like to let it be
No, you like to have it be
silence.
uncomfortable. I know.
Yeah.
Hello?
Milani, it's Ryan Seacrest and Kelly Ripa. You're live on the air. Good morning. Hello?
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 Hi, Milani?
Yes, this is her.
Oh, we had to pass the phone. It's Ryan Seacrest and Kelly Ripa. You're live on the air. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who was that answered?
That was me. I just lost you for a second.
Oh, you sound like a different person.
Yeah. It's like you went through a car wash and then all of a sudden came out a different voice.
Hey, we're looking at this great photo of you. You're throwing a baby in the air. Did you catch him?
I did. Thank you.
Oh, good, good. I'm glad.
That's such a
Very
cute
important.
photo.
That's the most important part of the toss.
What are you up to this morning, Milani?
I am working.
What do you
I'm,
do?
like, so mad because I just got back from vacation and I didn't watch your show yesterday.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Well,
That makes two of
that's
us.
pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
But
I'm
I
not gonna lie.
have it on DVR and I promise I'm going to watch tonight.
Okay, we'll try.
That counts. That counts.
Okay. Let's see
I know,
what you're
I feel like
playing
saying,
for.
turn it on now and fast forward really quick. We're gonna spin the wheel and see what you're playing for.
All right, this is going to be tough, but here we go. So, Milani.
Oh wait, hang on.
Oh, yeah, tell
Is
us
that
what we
is
have.
it?
The package?
No, don't
Yeah.
give me a tough one. Give me an easy one.
What?
I said give me an easy
We're
one.
going to give you the package real quick of what
It's
you're
really-
playing for.
yeah, okay, here it is. The Fairmont Mayakoba Resort in Riviera Maya, Mexico. 7 days, 6 nights. It includes all meals. Oh,
Every
all
meal.
meals. A private boat tour, which means it's private.
No people.
This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com and surprise value at $7,500. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Milani, good luck. Good luck.
Here we go. On yesterday's show, Kelly talked with Renee Russo. What did Renee say she once regifted before realizing it was engraved to her? I know.
Well, just like take
any-
a guess. Like, what was something that you would engrave? I mean, like, look at it that way.
A necklace?
Oh, well, that's...
It's a pen.
A pen.
A pen is the answer.
That was
that's
a good guess,
Good
though.
guess. We appreciate that.
Listen, you're still going to get a great prize. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisinart. So please pick a number between 1 and 226.
11.
11.
Thanks, Suzanne. You can't say that anymore. Coming up next, James Franco is here. We'll be right back.
Still ahead on Live Holiday Hits Week continues with a performance by...
So yesterday, the always fascinating James Franco stopped by to talk about his new film, The Disaster Artist. Ryan was out sick, so I did the interview by myself. Take a look at
It's
this.
amazing.
My goodness. Now, tell me about your family and your life. Like, what will, for the holidays, what will the Francos do? Will there be some, like, fun group vacation? Do you go off on your own? Or?
There's 3 brothers, so we all go see Mom. And I realize, like, because I've been on this press tour with my little brother. He's in the movie with me. And people are asking us, like, is it weird to work with your brother? Did you guys fight a lot? And, like, we didn't. Like, we haven't fought in probably 20 years.
But when you used to fight, was it like, who?
Well, I'm 7 years older than Dave. He's the one. He's the one who's in the movie with me. And yeah, I tease. I guess I'd like zip him up in the sleeping bag and like tickle him with that kind of
the
stuff.
good stuff, yeah. That's
But
the good stuff.
after like age 18, when he moved out to LA, like I was on Freaks and Geeks when he was actually in high school, and then he moved out to LA, lived with me, and ever since then I think I've been a really good, like I made up for all the tickle
you made up
torture.
for all of the wedgies and the whole right.
And I don't know if that's rare or not. People seem sort of surprised, like, oh wow, you guys work so well together, but I guess our mom raised us well, so we all go and see her.
When it's time to see Mom, do you all pool your money and get one good gift, or do you get like 3 gifts and obviously yours is better than everybody else's?
No, their gifts are good. Everybody gives their own gifts. We are a very artistic family. My parents met in a painting class at Stanford, and my brother, the middle brother, Tom's an artist, so he'll make the presents, like their sculptures and stuff.
Well, that's unfair. That's unfair.
I usually have like a contract with a clothing company or something, so like, yeah, I give Coach sweaters.
Hey, listen. I like it. You know, it's good to be Mrs. Franco. So you're always so busy. Now, is The Deuce coming back for a second season? Did I read that?
Yes.
Oh, good. I love that show.
Yeah.
And you play twins.
I did. Yeah. Which is, for an egomaniac, just the dream come true.
I feel bad for the people in scenes with the pair of you, because aren't they? Do you ever shoot with, like, you know, where the twin brothers are in a scene with a person?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Chris Bauer, my good buddy Chris Bauer, is on. He has to do a lot of scenes.
So he's like there with you, and then there with you.
Yeah, but there's another guy who's really good, Will. He had just graduated from the MFA program at NYU, so he fills in. So it's not like he has to act to nothing. Like,
right. No,
surprise, surprise, like the way it works, I can't be in two places at once, so I have to do one twin and then the other twin.
If there's an actor in show business that they said to me, gun to your head, Kelly, who could split himself in two and become twins, I'd be like, Franco.
Yeah.
Gotta be Franco.
Well, I just signed on to... It's my thing now. I just signed on to do this X-Men character named Multiple Man. So it's not just twins, it's like
now you're playing
100 of me.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Hey, so listen, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the worst movie ever made. Stick around. This is a film. I'm gonna bore you with this story. So this film, The Disaster Artist, my son goes to film school at NYU.
I went there.
And I know, and he knows.
Yeah.
And so they had a film studies class about The Room, this movie, The Room, and how it's the worst movie ever made.
Right. Which is what the movie that my movie is
about.
based on. Yeah.
Right. The Disaster Artist is based on this film. And so Michael, since the movie came out, has seen it 3 times with a group of his buddies from film
Just
school.
this weekend?
And just this weekend alone.
Wow.
And he said to me, Mom, I want you to see, and I've only seen The Disaster Artist, which I loved.
Thank you.
But he's like, you have to see The Room, the worst movie ever made, to appreciate how brilliant James Franco is in this movie.
Yeah, well, thank you. Obviously, thank your son for me. It sounds like the movie was made for him.
Yes.
Yes, I mean, you will appreciate my movie a little more if you know The Room, but we did a, you know, we worked really hard.
I don't know The Room, and I love the movie.
Yeah, because you get it, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that we were worried about was, like, because my character is so extreme, like, we were worried that if people didn't know The Room and then they saw me come on, they'd be like, wow, that's a big swing. Like, you know.
First of all, I didn't even, it took me a while to know that was you.
Oh, right.
Like, you,
that's
I mean,
a big compliment.
you really vanished, but that's, okay.
Yeah.
So that's you.
On the left.
On the left.
Yeah.
Right. And that's
the real guy,
the
Tommy.
real Tommy.
Yeah.
Right. I've got to tell you, though, I am like, Tommy's accent.
Yes.
I love when
which we don't know where.
We don't know where it's from.
All I knew is, like, I would just listen to him and mimic it.
Right.
Not knowing where it's from. Because he claims it sounds like this.
He's from New Orleans.
Sound like this, but yeah, I'm from New Orleans, you know, Raging Cajun, all-American guy, right?
Right.
You're like, no, probably not.
What did your mom say when she saw you as Tommy and your brother together?
You'd think she'd be freaked out, but I've played a lot of weird, like, she saw Spring Breakers. She's like, you know, she just doesn't get freaked out, but she was sitting between me and my brother at the premiere at the Chinese Theater in LA, and having 2 of the sons on screen, and then at one point the third brother just comes on, like, for this little Where's Waldo cameo.
Yeah.
The sounds that she was making, like, Dave was like, she was making sounds I've never heard before.
Like, can you do it?
I don't know. I guess she was just like, like, yeah.
It's so, you know what I found? Oh, you know what I meant to say? This is really interesting. I found when your characters are watching the James Dean film.
Yes.
And when I see James Dean now, I only see you. So it was like it was such an interesting thing.
Well, that was one of the reasons I think Tommy Wiseau wanted me to play him. Like, we were, I hate to admit this, but, like, strangely, I think we were, like, star-crossed. Like, we were meant for each other because I read the book that the other guy, Greg Sestero, had written about the making of the movie, right? And I was like, I have to do this. I approached them to get their life rights, and it turns out I was one of two choices that Tommy wanted, and I was, I guess, the second choice behind. He's like, who playing me? And I'm like, I didn't know what he thought about me, and so I was like, I don't know, Tommy, who do you think? He's like, well, how about Johnny Depp? And I was like, and I laughed. He's like, why are you laughing? I was like, all right, well, that's Johnny. And then Greg said, knowing that Tommy wanted me and that Tommy was obsessed with James Dean, right? He's like, how about you, James? And Tommy's like, yeah, I've seen your stuff, James. You do some good things, you do some bad things.
Listen, The Disaster Artist is now out in limited release. It opens nationwide on Friday. Make sure you check out James Franco, The Disaster Artist. Coming up next, Lily James is here.
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
Lily, I have to tell you, when you walked out, I saw a little bit of a limp.
Yeah, I have a little broken toe.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So what
yes,
happened?
your foot is
No,
black
don't
and
go
blue.
too close. It's really
No,
awful.
it's black and blue. How did you break your toe?
I'm incredibly clumsy as it is, but I was filming and I had to run into a scene at pace, and I just sort of ran straight into a lighting stand. And my little toe sort of just snapped.
The other way. Ouch. What were you filming?
The sequel to Mamma Mia.
Oh, no
how
kidding.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, really fun.
Now, is this with Meryl Streep?
She is in it, yeah. I'm playing the young version of her.
Oh, so
What
it's
an
young
honor.
Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
And where are you shooting it in Greece?
We actually shot it in Croatia.
Oh, wow.
But we just finished. We just wrapped. That's why I'm here.
It's one of
that's
those places you hear people saying, oh, yeah, and then you go, I have no idea kind of where...
Where Croatia?
Well, I do, but
Yeah.
where is it?
It's near Italy.
Yeah, that's where I thought it was.
But you're young. Do you know ABBA? Are you familiar with those great ABBA songs?
I am. It's actually funny. I just went to Sweden and recorded with Benny and Bjorn from ABBA.
Oh my gosh, you are living the dream, except for the broken
Except for the broken toe, which I'm okay with. And weirdly, a few months prior to that, it was my mum's birthday. I won't say which one because she'd kill me. And I got drunk and was dancing on the table singing The Winner Takes It All. And my family were like, you don't sound Swedish enough. And then a few months later, I was recording with them in...
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, see?
I mean, dreams come true. That's amazing.
When you tip the cup, dreams come alive. So you're in New York now. Are you spending the holidays here? Or
No, I'm just here for a week. I love New York at Christmas.
It's
There's
fun,
nowhere
right?
better,
It's
yeah.
so pretty. Have you seen all the windows, or can you even get around?
I can't. I'm just giving up Christmas shopping this year because I can't really walk.
That's a great excuse. That's actually, you know what? You're infirmed. You cannot. You simply cannot. Just tell your family that you're very sorry.
Well, I'll just have to do it all online.
Right.
I mean, but your family, they've got the gift enough. You're a young Meryl Streep. I mean,
I know,
that's a gift
Very
right there.
exciting.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about how it was working with Winston Churchill.
Up your bum, yeah.
So, which way does it mean up your bum?
That way.
This
And this
way.
is the V for victory sign.
This is the V for victory, and this is up
Yeah, and
your
he
bum.
was doing it like that, and it was printed in the papers. And someone had to tell him.
Wow. I mean, well, Elizabeth, the secretary that you play, she was around and had access to everything. She was in the war room, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's a real person. Oh, there she is. And she worked with him through the whole of the Second World War, and she was so ferociously dedicated to him. And her book, she wrote a book about her time working with him, and it's fascinating because it's such a personal take on being around him all that time. And, you know, as he was creating those great speeches, she was, you know, writing them down.
And every time I see a clip from Darkest Hour, I cannot believe I'm looking at Gary Oldman. I can't believe it. Like, he really transforms.
Yeah.
I guess it had to be really incredible to play off of that.
It was just a gift because I mean, even in rehearsals, he would be in the prosthetics. And
wow.
I really feel like I haven't met Gary that many times because he just transforms so entirely, and it's just kind of awe-inspiring.
It raises everyone's game, I would imagine, because he's so committed to.
Yeah, it felt real. It really felt like when I was typing away, I was like desperate not to get it wrong and to be quick enough so I would be up to speed with him.
That's right. You did learn to type, right?
Did, yeah.
Because that's a real skill that I could use. You know, it's like,
Really?
so many times you learn things for films. When people come, they talk about like learning how to jump out of a plane or you know, whatever things that you never really utilize. Typing, you could really utilize that.
Yeah.
Well, I think you spell yeah correctly.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
When you type back, are you on your way? Yeah.
Well, it's usually like yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
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 Darkest Hour is playing in select cities, open everywhere December 22nd. Nice to see you.
So then that's Brett Young is going to perform for us. I do. We saw it.
All right, tomorrow, Gwendolyn Christie is with us.
And from The Crown, Matt Smith is here.
Yes, and Seal performing. That's tomorrow.
I'm so glad you're better.
Good to be back. Have a great day.
Bye.